Welcome to Game Changers, everyone. My name is Kelly Kellner. You know me as the Kelster Mania, and I am the host and executive producer. Very proud to bring you our Week 8 NCAA college football show, and joining me live from Las Vegas, Nevada, the center of the sports betting universe, a very dear friend, one of the best guys on the planet, Joe D'Amico, world champion sports handicapper, Las Vegas's biggest daily sports bettor, and I believe the naming rights in line for Prince Harry and Meghan's next child. Joe, how are you, buddy?
I am wonderful. You know, Kelly, I woke up this morning, I put on a black shirt, black pants, a black hat, and my wife said, Dion, she said to me, Joe, said, why are you all in black? I said, Dion, I'm in mourning. She looked at me with a puzzled look on her face, and she goes, did somebody die? Somebody I don't know about? I says, Dion, I'm killing bookmakers, and I'm mourning them because I'm whooping ass on every sport there is. Kelly, 2-0 in NBA, 17-8 baseball run. Last weekend, Kelly, I had 3 big games, 2 games of the month on Saturday. I had my SEC and my Big Ten games of the month, both blowout winners. Sunday, I released my first 10 dimes play of the NFL season. Kelly, my 10 dimes play won it big with the Packers. They're now 12-0 the last 4 years. Kelly, I'm mourning bookmakers, but I'm also dancing on their graves because I'm getting anybody that follows us the Game Changer. I'm getting them paid, buddy.
Absolutely. We've had some great specials. I encourage everybody to follow us daily at gamechangers.ca. The specials, Joe, a guarantee you put out this week on an NBA play, a $25 play, and you put out a guarantee like I've never seen in the industry. If that game lost, you are going to give away a full week of college football, NFL, NBA, and Major League Baseball, and it crushed the Philadelphia 76ers by 20 on the road against New Orleans. So that guarantee, people didn't get a week of free plays, but they made money, and we are going to be making big money. The other thing we're going to be doing is using some of that money to buy some Buffalo Chip Whiskey, our sponsors for Game Changers here today. You go and follow them on Instagram. You got to sip the chip. All-American Buffalo Chip Whiskey. It is the greatest sipping whiskey I've ever had, and the greatest picks, the greatest plays I've ever had come from Joe D'Amico. Let's start with Georgia Tech and Virginia, my friend. That's your first college football free play of the week for our fans.
Well, sports fans, Virginia's on a 3-game win streak, both straight up and against the spread. These first 2 games they played, that's underdogs against Miami, Florida, and Louisville, both on the road. Says a lot about this team. Then last week, 48-0, shellacking of Duke at home. The Cavaliers bring it to this matchup, one of the nation's top offensive units in total yards and passing yards. Guys, the Yellow Jackets are allowing over 382 yards per game, which includes 228 passing yards per game. Wow. Quarterback Brennan Armstrong. Kelly, I'm going to tell you now, 2,800 yards passing, a 64% completion rate, 19-6 on the ratio. Guys, a few more solid performances like he's been showing, and I'll make him a dark horse in the Heisman race, or at least being mentioned in the Heisman race, guys. Let's talk about his counterpart, Jeff Sims. 4 picks his last 2 starts. There is no way he and the very pedestrian offense will be able to keep pace with Armstrong and the high-flying aerial assault of Virginia. Here's some against the spread numbers for our fans out there, my friend. Guys, the home team in the series, 7-2-1 against the number of the last 10 meetings. The Yellow Jackets are 1-4 the last 5 on the road, 4-12 the last 16 versus teams with a winning record. Let's go to the Cavaliers. I love it. Confirms why I love them, Kelly. 7-3 the last 10 in conference play, 10-3 the last 13 overall. They get the bettors played. Virginia is a win you. Minus the 7 gets everyone paid.
I love it, buddy. Now I'm going to give you a chance to take a breath, and I'm going to sell your package for you, because I'm telling you, if you are not buying our premium plays, you are not getting the maximum value that Game Changers is offering. On a daily basis, on a weekly basis, we do shows like this for NFL and college football. We put out daily free winners, and we put out guarantees. We put out the best of the best in sports information. But I'm telling each and every one of you, if you are not going and buying Joe D'Amico, New York Pele, and my premium packages, you're missing out on profitability that is there. It is money for the taking. Go check out the package. Joe, in your package this weekend, what have you got premium that people can buy, and how much is it?
Well, Kelly, as you know, I've been very successful in this business for over 30 years. Documented. I want to tell you, I'm a numbers guy. It's always about the numbers. And I work with some of the biggest, 5 or 6 or 7 of the biggest betting crews in the country, so I can actually predict where the lines are going to move. There's a few lines that are going to move in my favor between taping today on Thursday and Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So by Thursday night, Friday morning, Kelly, I'm going to have nothing but big games on the Game Changers website. Let me tell you about Saturday. Saturday, at least another game of the month. Guys, overall, college and pro football, my big games, 18-5 documented this season. Sunday, I have another game of the month situation. If you don't follow me this weekend, guys, on Monday, you're going to kick yourself in your own ass, because I'm going to tell you why. You don't go into a war with a slingshot, and gambling is war. You go into it armed with a battalion and Sherman tanks and aerial assaults, and that's what Joe D'Amico will provide you with. Guys, you follow me, and you're going to follow me all the way to the bank. Get all my winners. I got one low price each day, $49. You get all my winners, whether I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kelly, I might even throw another special in there this weekend just for the guys that didn't get a chance to take advantage of my guarantee the other night.
Yeah, no, that was beautiful. I'm just trying to think physically how I could kick my own ass. That's fantastic. I love this next game that you got coming up, Rice and UAB. Big line on this game, but I think I'm going to agree exactly what you say. A lot of us, we go through, we do our own numbers, we pick and circle our own games. We have some consensus. Talk to me about this Rice UAB game.
Well, Kelly, laying wood sometimes scares people. I know my great friend, the respected, the documented winner, New York Pelly, he doesn't like a lot of favorites or necessarily laying wood, but you're laying wood in this. Trust me, guys, because Rice ain't no Paul Bunyan. They can't chop that wood down. Guys, in their 4 losses this season, Rice has been outscored 185-24. Granted, Arkansas, Houston, Texas, and UTSA, they're all formidable foes, but so is UAB. They're picking up steam. 3-1 mark, both straight up and against the spread over the last month. The Blazers' offense, they're getting stronger and stronger, but it has been their defense that has stood out. Guys, I want to tell you, against the rush, the pass, total yards, all outstanding. Overall, their stop unit ranks 21st. They give up just 19 points per game. The Owls only account for a dismal 16 points per game to begin with. Look for UAB's stout defense to completely shut down the Rice offense. This will allow the well-balanced Blazers O to wear down the Owls D. Move the chains at will, light up the scoreboard, and if you're concerned about Dylan Hopkins, he's their quarterback, guys. Don't be. Even if he does not go, back up Tyler Johnson. He's going to be ready, willing, and able. Rice is 0-5 against the spread in the last 5 at UAB, 1-4 the last 5 on the road, 0-4 the last 4 as an underdog, 1-5 the last 6 overall. These people crush more bettors. Guys, I can't even tell you. Lay the points with the Blazers. You're going to take your bookmaker's money.
Beautiful. We're going to take a quick commercial break while we all consider Joe's advice about laying wood. We'll be back after this with New York Pelly and his 2 free plays.
The best bets are not on Wall Street.
Gamechangers.ca, the ultimate source for sports betting information.
Well, one of the best bets in the world that I have is a very, very dear friend, and I'm so proud to have him on the show, my dear buddy, New York Pele. Pele, my friend, Joe D'Amico's got a couple of favorites. I know we all come with our different betting styles here. We talked about laying wood, but getting some juice, getting some action, taking points seems to be a consistent winner. And I love, my friend, how you're able to pick these games where you have dogs that are winning straight up on a regular basis. You're doing it very well in college football. You did it in a couple of NBA games this week. Sacramento against Portland was a great call that you had. Plus 6.5, they won straight up. College basketball coming soon. It's the same strategy. We're talking about the Purdue-Wisconsin game, first of all, though. This is a game you really like. Line is +3 on Purdue. I take it that's where we're going, brother.
That's exactly where we're going. Purdue beat Iowa last week. Everybody's going to think they're flat, but Purdue's coming home. They beat Iowa on the road. Purdue is really solid. Wisconsin is not. Wisconsin's overrated. This line should be Purdue -4. You're taking +3. I am betting Purdue, and I am betting on the money line also. It's an absolute outstanding play.
Yeah, no, that sounds great. I want to talk a little bit about what you're offering in your premium package. These are great plays. These are your more middle of the road plays. So these are a games that you're going to bet an average amount of money on. But I know the games that you and I and Joe bet, the big money, the big action where we get the biggest hits comes from our premium plays. What are you going to be having out this weekend for your college premium package?
What I will be doing this weekend, actually, I'll be putting out the games tomorrow on Friday, probably around 10 o'clock Eastern. And I will be putting out one NBA top game this week. That'll be tomorrow night. And then I'm going to have 3, what I would call my top college games, 10-unit plays. I haven't decided yet. I may put one out as my game of the month, but if I do, it will be on that package. I have to wait for the line movement. And it's not bad to lay points. It's just I never do it.
Yeah, no, I remember for a lot of years we bet a lot of favorites, and we learned that lesson the hard way. I love the strategy, love the whole approach. Now, the next game you've got is the game that I had circled and done my research on, so that I could look like I knew what the hell I'm talking about. But you came with it as well too. Oregon +2. They're going into play the Bruins at UCLA. Tell me what you're liking about Oregon. Why is this a winner for you? Only taking +2. So is that a big effect? Yes or no?
It's Oregon should be favored in this game. Oregon beat Ohio State. They blasted them 3 weeks ago. They did lose a game, but they are by far outstanding. They're athletes. They got better athletes. They got speed. UCLA doesn't have any of that. And I look for Oregon to absolutely crush UCLA. Probably betting on the money line too, but +130 or something like that. But
yeah, actually, it's not even that much. The +2 really doesn't have a big impact on that plus line. It's a little different if you're playing it in parlays and you're looking at getting that little bit of extra juice. If you got that in a round robin or a 2-teamer, or a 3-teamer, or even a 6x4 round robin, those type of things. So there we go. Oregon, UCLA. Let's bring Joe D'Amico back in here. I'm going to talk a little bit about my play of the week, and I really love this game. This is Temple is going in to play South Florida. Temple 52-3 blowout loss against Cincinnati last week. Their defense was horrendous, giving up a massive amount of yards in the air and on the run. But South Florida 1-5. They've lost 4 of their last 5, including 3 in a row. And I think that they're really struggling going into week 8 here of college football. Temple, I believe, is going to take control and take advantage right from the opening kickoff of this game. I really love them in this spot. The line is 2.5. Here's how I'm playing. I'm going to buy that game up to +3, but I'm also going to play it on the money line +115. So I'm going to put 5 units, buying it up to +3, and I'm going to put 3 units on the money line +115. My personal betting strategy this weekend, I'm taking Joe's and Pele's package. I'm going to put this game in with it as well too. Taking a couple of these money lines, looking both Purdue and Oregon getting a little bit of plus juice, and then of course taking a couple of Joe's plays that I really love. Playing that, I play a 5x3 round robin because I like that. If I get 3 out of 5, I'm getting my money back and a little bit of profit. 4 out of 5 doing really well, and those great weeks when you hit 5 out of 5, it's absolutely fantastic. Joe, do you like that strategy? I know you're more of a straight-up bettor. Little Paula Abdul, straight up now. Tell me, I've seen you sing that song after a few beers. Tell me what your betting strategy is when it comes to parlays versus straight-up betting.
Kelly, I'm a meat and potatoes guy. I like to keep the meat throughout the bones. I'm a little more now for anybody that makes money with that, more power to you. I don't put it down. And sports fans, if you're making money doing any angle, following anything you want, any trend or streak, stay with it. More power to you. Me personally, I'm a less is more guy. All right, I go home with the one who brung me. I don't do first hands. I don't do first 5.5 innings. I do certain things. I do a whole game. Once in a while, if it's around the hot number, I might buy it off. But sports fans, be careful always buying off those 3s, the 4s, the 6s, the 7s, the 10s, because you lose a couple of those, it gets pricey. I'm very stingy. I want value where it belongs, in my pocket. Kelly, I do like to bet more on 1 or 2 games over on a Saturday, 1 or 2 games on a Sunday. For me personally, I go 2-0, I'm happy. I go 1-1, I'm 24 hours from being back in the plus. I go 0-2 on those rare occasions. And sports fans, I've been doing this 40 years. Every once in a while, I go 0-2. I'm still 24 hours away from being in the plus column. Tomorrow's another day. To me, less is more. Once again, I'd rather have 1 wife like Heidi Klum than 100 like Rosie O'Donnell. For me, and also sports fans, if you're in this for the action, have fun, bet less on more games, bet a little bit more on a game or 2. For me personally too, Kelly, my happiness or my stress is over 1 or 2 games. I'm good. Tomorrow's another day. I look at it every day. I want to pick up a profit. Every week, I want to pick up a profit. Whether it's 1 unit, 2 unit, 3, 4, 5 units, I want to be in the plus column every week. So I'm a little stingy. Less is more, guys. Heidi Klum, Rosie O'Donnell. What would you
Absolutely. That sounds good. I'm going to get posters of them both put up in my office here on the wall. Pele, what do you think? Do you agree with that strategy? Just betting single games, or do you like a little more of an aggressive round robin parlay strategy?
I've tried the first half. I've tried the second half. You bet the full game, that's for sure. And I like really betting straight, because when you go 2-0, you bet, $1,000 a game. You win $2,000. If you start doing parlays and you lose too many. But it is okay to throw some juice into a parlay. There's no doubt.
Absolutely. Sounds good. Well, the nice thing about Game Changers is we've got different strategies, different approaches. Follow who you like. You've got to have the risk tolerance. You've got to identify with what you're doing and have a level of comfort. Bet within your means. And guys, when you win some money, reinvest in the family. Pay a little princess tax if you win 10 dimes on a game. Maybe a little tennis bracelet for the wife and another one for the girlfriend. Whatever you got to do, pay it forward, pay it back, live good life. Guys, thank you very much for your insight, for your analysis. I appreciate it, gentlemen. It's always an honor and a privilege to spend time with you. I am going to be in Las Vegas coming Saturday to the following Sunday. So Mr. D'Amico and I are going to be having a little bit of fun together. I hear we got a nice dinner reservation planned. Looking forward to seeing you all. Guys, watch Gamechangers.ca. Go to buy the premium packages. I'm telling you, this is how you're going to make big money, and you can come and join us in Las Vegas as well. Follow us every day. Free picks and free plays are up all the time at Gamechangers.ca, and like, share, retweet these videos. We appreciate it. It's how we get rewarded. Thank you very much for everybody here. I am Kelly Kellner. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.